My darlings, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikita, and today I want to talk to you about the fountain of youth, how to stay young forever, emotionally and spiritually. And of course, when we stay young emotionally and spiritually, it reflects on our physical appearance as well. And of course, I think the answer is love, being in love. And you see those people who are in love and you just want to bottle it. You just want to put it in a bottle and sell it. What is it? Their eyes are burning, their skin is glowing, and they're excited, they don't need to eat or sleep. And then we see more mature people, and you're wondering, why are they naturally high? Examples such as Lauren Hutton, Christy Brinkley, Clint Eastwood, of course, the fastest man alive, Chuck Yeager. He's in love though in his 90s, good for him. Nikita. These people just love life every day and are in love with something all the time, which brings me to the point. This segment is inspired by two men I have a currently crush on, and one of them is Daniele Bolelli. He is a university history professor, and he has most marvelous podcast called History on Fire. And he introduced me to this Zen monk in 1400s. His name is Ikkyu. He was a monk and a poet who believed in drinking sake, having sex, and not going mainstream. And he had huge following, and he became a hero of Japanese culture and folklore. So Ikkyu lived very long and fruitful life, but when he was in his 70s, he started feeling his age, and that reflected in his poetry, of course. And what happened later was that he meets this woman in his 70s and falls in love with her. Her name is Muri. She's much younger than him, and she is a blind musician. They both fall in love, and this gives him second chance in life. And of course, he writes that, "Before I've met you, I was a tree without leaves, and I owe you everything." And of course, what he owes her is another decade of a fabulous life and love, and I highly recommend checking it out. I'll put links below. Please read his poetry. A little warning, a lot of it is very erotic. And check out Bolelli's podcast. They're marvelous, marvelous. So why do we stop loving? There's so much love when we're teenagers or in our 20s, and then we stop loving. And I think it's probably guilt. And of course, Buddhism is teaching you that it's okay to love as long as you're not harming. But there's this guilt that we always feel. Don't fall in love with your neighbor's wife. Why not? Go ahead, fall in love as long as you're not making another step, if you're not harming anyone, if you are just admiring and feeling this absolutely exhilarating feeling of love, go ahead, fall in love. And okay, I am in love with my neighbor's car. Every time that car passes by, I say, wow. Well, it doesn't mean I go to his house, take the key, and go for a drive, right? So I am just in love with it, and I enjoy seeing it, as well as I'm in love with my friend's baby. I love smelling his little head and tickling his little toes, but I never take that baby home. But I'm in love with that baby. So why do we stop being in love with all kinds of things that are around us? And I have a feeling it's just guilt. A lot of times we associate love with cheating. And people are possessive of one another. Even my dog, if I start petting another dog, she gets jealous and starts jumping around. So I think as we get older, we feel guilt more and more. But as I said, Buddhism is teaching us that as long as you're not harming anyone, be in love. And another thing also, that how can we help it? How can we get rid of this guilt? So in Buddhism, they say that You have to empty and you have to fill. So we're going to empty all this negativity, trash, all of those guilty feelings. Fill them with wisdom, with love and compassion, because Buddhism is teaching us compassion. I'm not a Buddhist, but I feel like there's so many beautiful things that we can learn from different cultures. And so love as a verb, loving actively every day. And I asked some of my friends to share, what are they in love with right now? And here are some cute answers, I thought. My boyfriend, my garden, my new headphones, my dog. 5 people said my dog. My grandma baked. I love her. Every minute of this day. So here we have it. We can actively be in love with everything around us. And I challenge you, I want to inspire you to find something to be in love with every day. And please write me a comment below. I would love to hear who or what you're in love with right now. And I wish you all the best, and I will see you here again. Remember, no guilt of being in love. Just go ahead, do that, and kissy kissy bye.